Hi, this is Jay from caldereriaonline.com. In this video, I will make an oblique offset rectangle to round transition in two different ways. Plus, I will share two tips that will help you with lots of patterns. Let's start. I will draw the pattern you can see on screen. Actually, the transition part we see highlighted here in red. Now I am in my CAD program. I have a sketch of what this transition looks like with dimensions. This is not exactly the same as any of the patterns at caldereriaonline.com. I mean, it is an oblique offset rectangle to round, but the base is not aligned horizontally. So we need to align it so it matches one of our dialog patterns. So now it looks like a rectangle to round offset oblique transition. So we have the first tip here. Sometimes you need to adjust your project so that it fits a dialog pattern. So now I am in caldereriaonline.com. I will select the proper pattern and I will enter the parameters as per our CAD drawing. So here the angle is negative as is on the opposite way as in the drawing, and I will divide this object into halves. This is the preview. I will download the file and I will show you a second way. Back in my CAD, I will show a second method. I copy this. I will rotate this. Now we have a round end at the bottom and a rectangle end at the top. There is not exactly a dialog that manages this directly. So tip number 2, you can get a round end on a rectangle end by using the inputs like this. So we have tip number 2, you can get a round end on a rectangle end by using the inputs like shown on screen. So radius equal to half the sides, both sides, or the sides equal to times the radius. So back in caldereriaonline.com, I will select the rectangle to rectangle oblique offset transition with the dimensions as we saw in the CAD drawing. So with this we have the bottom circle. This time the angle is positive. Again, in two parts. I will download the pattern and I see you in my CAD. So here, back here in my CAD, I will open my last download. This is the oblique offset transition. And I will now insert the other drawing side by so we can compare this side by side. I will align both patterns and compare the results. So this coin is perfectly the same. There's a small, very small difference due to the fact that we have rounded decimals. So in this video we made the same pattern in two different ways and we got the same result. And we learned two tips. Sometimes you need to adjust or rotate your project so that it fits a dialog pattern. And you can get around and on a rectangle by adjusting your inputs. Thanks for watching, see you in another video and have a great day.